Hello, everyone. I am back playing Ace Attorney Investigations for the first time in a while. And I've got Gal with me here.
After a long freaking absence because school is a bitch.
Alright, but we are back. We are playing Ace Attorney Investigations. Finally gonna finish this case. Maybe start the next one. Probably start the next one. And yeah. We are about to confront Miss Yu. What is her name? What is her fucking name?
It's literally Callisto Yu.
Callisto. Yeah, Callisto. We're about to confront her for the murder of someone. I don't remember all the details. That's what's gonna make this fun. Okay.
You are not prepared for the next case, by the way.
I'm not? Oh boy.
Not for the reasons you think, by the way.
Oh, it's Kay. We remember Kay.
Yeah, we remember Kay very well. Kay, what are you doing here?
Oh, hello, mister. I'm still investigating.
But the object you're looking for has already... Hold it. Okay, don't mind him. Please, continue with your investigation.
Okay, you got it.
Detective Bad, haven't we already found what you were looking for? So I can keep you here in the dark just a little longer. Any task will do.
Oh? You're more sympathetic than I thought.
See, I'm not used to this perspective with the defendant on the right side. Or the defense on the right side.
Yeah, this is the canon layout. It's just for our sake. Where you're looking from the judge's perspective.
What? Yeah, I get it. When we're looking at the judge, it is on the other side. Wait. I'm confusing myself. No, because I'm assuming that the witness is in front of the judge, and that's not true.
No, it's not.
Ah! Okay. Brain be confusing. Anyway.
I've also been waiting for the moment in which we could finally lay this case to rest.
Finally, after how many months?
The moment in which we could finally lay this case to rest? What's about when we placed Detective Gumshoe under arrest? I think we're more than solved this case already. Don't you?
No.
We'll see. It all depends on whether or not your logic holds. Oh, I see you even have a viewer in the gallery. And why, even Mr. Bad is here. A viewer in the gallery? I'm just hardly a bystander.
I'm hardly just a bystander.
I have a duty to see this case through to the end. No matter how hard. That's I'm inserting words that aren't there. Let's try that again.
Let's try that again.
No matter how it turns out.
Oh, is that right? Anyway, I thought you might like to hear what I've slaved away to find out. I've taken statements on every single person's movements. During the time when our suspect was in the hallway. I also confirmed there is no possible route of escape from lobby number 2. Therefore, the killer must without a doubt be Detective Gumshoe.
And that's all you have?
Yeah, that's all there is to my conclusion, and this case.
Sorry, but I beg to differ. In a trial, there is always time for rebuttal, and we are standing in a court of law. Just minus the judge. It'd be more appropriate to follow the rules of court in this case. Get it? Don't you think?
How absolutely like a rookie to think such a thing. But alright, I'll play along and give you a proper testimony.
If my logic is correct, then I've already won. Yeah, that mindset's gonna get you trouble later on. In both Canon, Ace Attorney, and the next game. Anyway.
Okay then.
All I have to do now is prove it. By showing who the real killer is.
Okay, here we go.
Misuse argument.
Everyone, Sans the suspect.
Sans Undertale?
Okay.
I'm sorry, I had to.
Okay.
Everyone, Sans the suspect, has an alibi for when the gun went off. Furthermore, the areas around the crime scene have already been thoroughly investigated, right? I can also confirm there is no possible escape route from lobby number 2. Which leaves us with only one unshakable conclusion. But Detective Gumshoe gumshoe is the killer. Now that you have your testimony, I expect a good rebuttal, Edgeworth.
But of course, there is no need to confront her logic head-on right now. I should instead focus on drawing out any trump card she has up her sleeve. Rebuttal of misuse argument.
Hold it!
The suspect? The suspect? But I thought that Detective Gumshoe's alibi has already been proven.
Are you joking, Edgeworth?
I assure you, this is no joke.
Look, I know you heard from the judge earlier, but the detective was in the hallway with Miss Faraday's daughter eating a Swiss roll.
Yes, that is correct.
But see, that was 20 minutes before the real gunshot went off, right? And if the problem is, there's no one else who can corroborate what he did since the smacking.
I see she's done her research well, even though she's a defense attorney, and I should really have expected such tactics from a defense attorney. Which means that I should focus on drawing out whatever trump cards she's withholding. Like a certain attorney that I will be facing on later in my life that I have no recollection will be happening to me at this point in time.
Who is this person? Who are you referring to, Edgeworth?
Beats me.
Hold it!
Whether they have been thoroughly investigated or not is for me to decide.
The scratched eyebrows and lines on your forehead are back. Anyway, even if you have... Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, even if you believe it hasn't been exhaustive, crime scene, lobby number 2, has no way out other than the hallway Detective Gumshoe was standing in. And because he claimed to be there, that makes him the only possible suspect.
But isn't it also possible that someone escaped through a window and into the garden?
Edgeworth. You're... Okay.
That's the first place everyone looks silly. The police aren't a bunch of lazy bums. They looked into every possibility, you know? Isn't that right, Mr. Bad?
Yeah. There wasn't a scrap of evidence to suggest someone used one of the windows. There also weren't any footprints in the courtyard garden. I suppose they really did check everything that could be relevant to the case.
Hold it!
Are you absolutely positive that there are no possible routes of escape?
Of course I'm sure.
And why are you so certain?
This is a courthouse. The place where criminals are brought to be judged. If there was an escape route, I'm sure every criminal would be using it to escape. It's just common sense. Miles Edgeworth, I suggest you use a bit more of it in the future.
Hold it!
You may think it's unshakable, but to me, there are still two bad fuck. You may think it's unshakable, but to me, there are still too many unanswered questions. For example, who was it that placed the gun in Mr. Faraday's hand?
But you're the only one still wondering that! Detective Gumshoe probably had no idea which hand Mr. Faraday is to write with. Even if you know someone, it doesn't mean you'll know which hand they'll write with, right? I mean, I certainly don't care about that sort of thing.
I'm not about to let her get a rise out of me with such a flippant statement. I suppose we've really reached the end.
Oh, so I really wasn't supposed to find a contradiction there. Okay.
Wow, Rose, you're so smart.
Hi.
Hi.
I already have my trump card ready. All that remains is to play it.
I don't remember what this trump card is.
You're about to find out. But before I do, I think I should inquire a little more into something about her argument. You said earlier that you confirmed the alibis of every person other than the suspect. However, I don't recall either Francisca or myself speaking with you about the subject.
Ah, they were witnesses. For you, there is your mentor who gave you an alibi.
I see.
As for the little missy, she came to the courthouse during the recess. Was stopped by a security guard at the door to the hallway. She gave quite the whipping for that, or so I heard. I'm the daughter of Manfred von Karma! And I will not be forcibly stopped by a guard, or a bailiff, or anyone else!
Wait, so basically, the only reason Francisca bothered to show up today was because she found out that I was to be the replacement prosecutor?
Yep.
By the way, Miss Yu, what about everyone's alibis before Detective Gumshoe was assigned to guard duty?
What about them?
Have you looked into what people were doing during that span of time?
What kind of idiot do you take me for? It doesn't matter when the killer went into lobby number 2. From the time we heard the gunshot, to the time Mr. Bad and I arrived on the scene as we dashed from lobby number 1, the only person who could have committed the crime was Detective Gumshoe.
Yes. Let's talk about when you and Detective Bad heard that gunshot, shall we? I suppose that would go by your logic. The Detective Gumshoe is the only one. However, what if the crime had occurred at an entirely different time than when that gunshot you heard went off? What then? Oh, the stream. Oh no.
1 second. One second.
All good.
Okay. Are you good with the stream wise?
Yeah, we're currently fine. It was just lagging a little bit.
Yeah, my computer was just doing weird shit.
It was a little freak out.
We're good though. We're still alive. Everything's fine. Okay, moving on.
I did not read the previous line.
Okay, then read it.
Actually, I did read the previous 2 lines. Alright, so I'll have to go from there. That gunshot was a trap meant to manipulate our perception of when the crime took place.
Objection! Objection! Sadly, your explanation is very lacking, Edgeworth. The gunshot we heard in lobby number 1 Care to explain how that could have been fabricated?
The videotape. The videotape. I'm starting to remember now. Where's the videotape? This videotape.
Take that!
That tape?
Yes, it is exactly what you think it is. This is the surveillance tape of Mr. Rell the prosecution presented in today's trial. This was found loaded in the video player in lobby number 2. That was connected to the large television that had its volume turned all the way up.
You can't honestly mean that the sound we heard in...
Oh, God damn it.
You can't honestly mean that the sound we heard was the gunshot in the video.
Ah, but I do. Which leads me to my next point. The murders occurred much earlier than anyone heard the... Oh my god. The murders occurred much earlier than when anyone heard the gunshot. That's the only thing to think of, too. After committing double homicide, the killer took the surveillance video out from Mr. Faraday's evidence bag, turned the television's volume all the way up, and left the video to play. If played from the beginning, it would take 30 minutes for the gunshot sound to come on. And since we now know that this method of time manipulation is possible, it opens up the possibility that the killer is someone other than Detective Gumshoe.
Objection! Sounds from a television don't amount to much here. But of course, Mr. Prosecutor Edgeworth and little Miss Fun Karma already knew that much from the very beginning, right? Of course we knew! Didn't we, Miles?
Yes, of course. We know about the soundproof quality of this courtroom's houses. Courtroom's rooms. Courthouse's rooms, yes.
Courtroom's houses? The courtroom has a bunch of houses?
This is shocking Ace Attorney revelations. I got a sneak peek from Shu Takumi, or Shu Takumi, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god, please.
Only I have had this information, and I only chose to withhold it until now due to my unfortunate mistake. You're welcome.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
Of course, I'm not about to admit we had no idea until only a little while ago.
That's right. And if the rooms are soundproof, then we should not have been able to hear it. And yet, we heard the fla fla fla.
We heard the fluff fluff fluff? You
Shut it.
know I have to pick on you a little bit.
And yet, we heard the gunshot clear as day. And that's it. And a story.
But it's not. How should I explain why How should I explain why she was able to hear a gunshot from a soundproof room?
There was a hole in the...
3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
That's
Yeah.
obviously the answer. I'm not sure about you, Rose.
Yeah.
That's obviously the answer.
There was a hole in the wall. Clearly. Nah, the window was open.
There is actually one common point between lobby number 1 and lobby number 2. And it is that despite the fact that both rooms have air conditioners installed, a window was open in each.
She's just chilling, doing her makeup.
Now, we know the window... Now, what? God. Now we know that the window in lobby number 2 was opened by the killer.
Mm-hmm.
However, a window in lobby number 1 was also open.
Mm-hmm.
Objection!
It's probably just coincidence that we're both open at the time.
Objection!
It was no mere coincidence, I assure you. Why was the window opened in lobby number 1? The answer that is, a certain person did something to cause the window to be opened. And then the person who triggered that action, that person is the real guilty party. The real killer in this double murder is...
Yes. The real...
the badge. The badge did it.
No. Them.
Of course. Actually, no, wait. The knife.
I mean, the knife technically kind of did do it. One of them. Okay, let's be serious here. It was
Take
you!
that!
Miss Callisto, you! I hereby formally indict you of the murder of Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell. What? You indict me?
Nice lipstick across your cheek. That's not your cheek, really, though.
It's like the chin.
It's like in between the... Anyway.
Are you serious, Miles? Why do you think she is the killer?
I don't understand her motive just yet.
Thank you, MM. How are you doing? Welcome in.
But of course, I'm serious. Because she is the only one who could have done it. Well, Miss Yu, do you still feel like laughing now?
Of course I do, Edgeworth.
Argument must not be tight enough yet.
Although, I never thought things would spiral into this. But I'll have you know, I'm enjoying this dance quite a bit. I guess that means it's time for my own remote now, right?
Bet.
Miss Yu's rebuttal.
You argue the window was open. However, do you have proof that it was I who did that? Furthermore, do you have proof that the tape was used in committing the crime? Frankly, I'm shocked at you for going around accusing people of murder like this. Especially with logic as full of holes as yours.
This is where it really starts. I mustn't let my guard down for even a second, or the truth will blow away. Now is the time to put the patented Von Karma perfect proof to the test. Rebuttal of Miss Yu's rebuttal.
Hold it!
Evidence. All I need to do is have some prints analyzed, and we know straight away.
Be my guest.
She sounds as though that she has the right to maneuver, which means even if we're able to lift print, they'd only show there was someone else. But why is that someone else was forced to open the window? That's simple logic. If I tried presenting that piece of evidence, I have nothing else to lose.
What's wrong? The scrunched eyebrows? Lines on your forehead? They're all bad.
More importantly, are
you going to be okay not running a fingerprint analysis?
Yes, I'll be fine.
Oh! Well, in that case, I'll just continue with my testimony. Alright.
Were you thinking about what it was hinting at?
Hold it!
I thought I proved that it was. I thought I just proved that it was.
Sure, you proved that the tape was there at the scene of the crime. However, that doesn't prove that it actually was used in said crime.
Unfortunately for you, Miss Yu, the fact that the tape was there at the crime scene is in itself very important.
How so?
But the very existence of that tape at the crime scene, it proves that the possibility that the when of the crime could have been fabricated. And that possibility alone renders all alibis and witness reports irrelevant. Basically, it means that we will need to re-examine every person's movements again. Whether the tape was used in the crime or not, that we can re-evaluate afterwards.
So in conclusion, you're admitting that you can't prove that it was at this point.
Hold it!
Even if you're shocked, that is of no concern to me. I do things my own way.
Oh. I see that you're not laughing for a change. Because I'm shocked.
Again, you being shocked is of no concern to me. Let us continue with the testimony.
Alright, but let me just say one thing. You shouldn't go around accusing people. Especially with logic as full as yours, even though I've already read this line. I'm just repeating it for the sake of my own ego.
Full of holes. Well, I suppose it might be.
Oh, I mean, it's your faults now, aren't we?
At this point in time, is what I meant to say.
Should I take that to mean that you're just a sore loser?
No matter how full of holes my logic may be right now, if I plug them in one at a time, I will ultimately make my way to the truth.
What a paradox. Take care to not fall in one of those holes before you fill it up. Miles, you remember, don't you? About why a window in lobby number 1 was open?
No.
Oh boy. Yes, of course I do. And that's how I'll tack. I'll present the reason why the window had to be opened.
I should probably look at my evidence.
The badge. I want just this once. One of the things you have to do is actually present your badge. Like, in a courtroom case. I would love for that to be the answer one time. Is actually your badge.
Oh.
Nah.
Nah, it's the Yadagarasu key, right?
Yes, totally. It's totally the Yadagarasu key. I'm sure you've seen this before, haven't you, Miss Yu?
Aha! Edgeworth, I never knew you were into wearing that kind of perfume. Sonic exactly what I'd recommend for boys, you know?
What? This isn't mine.
That's right, it's mine. And I received it from Detective Bad, you see.
Miss you can pretend all you like, but we know at least this much is for sure. That you are the one who gave this bottle of perfume to Detective Bad.
And that you're super easy to rile up.
And that you're getting desperate.
Damn.
So, what about the perfume?
While you were in While you were in lobby number 1, you made a big show of spilling some of this perfume. That's according to Detective Bad.
Oh, I know.
You also knew that if you spilled it, you would naturally move to open a window.
Objection!
Come on now. I've already told you that's just all a big coincidence. After we opened the window in lobby number 1, I just left it open, you know? So maybe it was just dumb luck that we heard the gunshot through the window.
Objection!
The timing of when you were going to spill the perfume is something you could control. And the most important fact about this case is when people were made to hear the shot. Furthermore, it would have been pointless if you didn't have an alibi for yourself at the time. You mean. Miss you were the only one who called Detective Bad into lobby number 1. When you saw him bring Detective Gumshoe into the hallway. Is that correct? All of today's premeditated events could have only been thought of by you! Miss you! No. I meant you! Not you, Miss you. Fuck! What was that previous one?
Grr.
You accused me of murder on the fact that I spilled a little perfume. Well, allow me to say this much. I couldn't have killed Mr. Faraday.
Would you care to testify as to why?
Look, I've had a lot of fun today, really. But I grow weary of this game of cat and mouse. Let's make this the last testimony and wrap up this absurd case once and for all.
Why, it couldn't be me.
Accusing someone of murder over a spilled bottle of perfume is a bit over the top. But I suppose forgery of evidence to be expected of a disciple of crime.
Here we go again.
In any case, it simply could not have been me who killed Mr. Faraday. After all, I don't even know where the knife that was used to kill him came from. Miles, her testimony is flawless!
Yes, but no matter what sort of trick she may try to pull, she won't escape me. And if I'm lacking in information, I'll just draw it out of her. The rebuttal of why it couldn't be me.
Hold it!
I think I already explained the significance of that earlier.
You only confirmed that I did spill some perfume. But that's all. That you would accuse me of murder based on a single spill? Don't you dare complain when I sue you for defamation of character.
Do as you like. But as for me, I believe.
You believe? How would you do such a thing? You should never believe in anything. Give up. You know, don't have any aspirations.
I believe in my dreams. And that you are the true culprit in this case. That is what I dream of.
My, you're enthusiastic. Of course, I should have guessed.
Hold it!
I formally request that you desist in your attack against my mentor. Unfortunately, though, she is fucking right. I'm sorry, but it is true. You don't know it yet, but this is true.
Mm-hmm.
Yes! We will sue you for defamation! All I'm doing is telling the truth. Well, maybe more like spreading gossip. Although your adamant denials are, shall we say, just adding fuel to the fire.
How dare you?
Say such a thing!
No, girl. Don't let her get to you.
Come on, why did you have to ruin my fun? Well, shall I continue?
Hold it!
And why exactly could you not have killed him?
I was just about to testify to that. You're such an impatient man. I'm not really into that, you know, Edgeworth?
That is weird. Ugh! Your preferences have no bearing on what is at hand!
Feeling a little uncomfortable, are we?
Yes.
Objection!
Miss you! You will desist of this tomfoolery and return to your testimony! And Miles, if you're going to lose your cool, then I won't show you any mercy!
Sorry. Miss Yu, please continue with your testimony.
Sure. As I was saying, I couldn't have possibly killed Mr. Faraday.
The computer's dying again.
It's okay. Are you good? Are you good, computer?
We good, computer? Yeah? Nothing else is running, right? It's literally just, like, Twitch, the OBS, the game,
And Discord.
and well,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know what it is then.
Okay. Okay. Let me try something real quick.
Okay. Technical difficulties.
Come on, computer. Maybe.
So far, so good.
Okay. I just reset my capture card, that's all I did.
Okay.
Anyway.
Back to, port stuff. At this rate, she'll inevitably escape. But if she really was the one who killed Mr. Faraday, then she must have known about the existence of the knife. I'm sorry, Miss Yu. Maybe you weren't aware. However, the knife that was used to kill Mr. Faraday was taken from his evidence bag.
Miles, what do you think you're doing?
I'm drawing the truth out of her. That's what I'm doing.
Huh? I don't recall a knife being presented at the trial earlier today.
Well, I suppose that's because the evidence was something Mr. Faraday had yet to use.
So that's what you're trying to do. Look, why don't you cut it out with the lies? I've already figured you out. There was no knife inside Mr. Faraday's evidence bag. The only evidence he had yet to present was the key that Yadagarasu had sent. And unless a key can magically turn into a knife, you really don't have a leg to stand on.
Boy, do we have news for you!
I got news for you, Miss Yu.
Did you really think you could entrap me? Come now, be honest.
Yes, I did.
I never intended to do such a thing. It was all a misunderstanding on my part.
Except I'm still trying to trap you.
Yeah. In any case, I wonder if you might append what you just said to your testimony.
Sure, why not? I'll even say this many times as you like.
Well,
Oh yeah, right, because this is a new line. Uh-oh. Is that what I think it is? Uh-oh, I got to do this quick.
There was a key in his evidence bag, but you can't kill anyone with a simple key.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I have a feeling I could do either one of them.
No, I will tell you no. It is one of them. Can't present both.
Objection!
One moment, because I gotta let a certain cat out before I can resume voice acting, or you'll bug me for attention.
Go away, cat. We like cats, but not right now. Yeah, so we'll probably only finish this and then end stream or figure something out. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on how my Switch wants to cooperate. Or my laptop, I guess. Whatever it is. I don't even know how well it's like doing on the stream, but it seems to be like glitching and like a little staticky. But anyway.
I have returned, and the cat is out of my room. So let's get the show on the road.
Let's do this thing.
Miss you. I wonder if you might take a look at this photo for me. This is a picture of the key that Yadagarasu sent to the police. However, while it may look like a key at first glance, it, in fact, has the secret ability to transform into a knife. Which means that what was inside Mr. Faraday's bag was both the Yatagarasu's key and the murderous knife. You knew that the key was inside Mr. Faraday's bag, did you not?
Yes.
Well, with the Yatagarasu's key alone, it's more than possible to kill Mr. Faraday. Do you understand now? Just knowing of the existence of the Yatagarasu's key.
She was gonna say she had no idea that it could become a knife, so she couldn't have used it.
I still haven't had a good look at it. Showing it to me from that far away. You could be lying for all I know.
You would, even now, still feign ignorance?
I'm not feigning anything. We can't have you accusing me of a crime with false evidence, now can we? I mean, Mr. Von Karma, I've heard some very interesting rumors about him.
You be quiet.
Even though they are very valid.
Are you mocking my papa?
Yes, they're valid, but we don't know that, so.
At the time, yes. Don't dare sully the good name of my mentor. Now take a good look. This piece of evidence is more than real.
Wow. Who knew that there was a trick to such a thing?
Are you satisfied now? But of course, you knew from the very beginning, didn't you? You knew that the knife and the Yatagarasu's key are one and the same. Otherwise, someone like you, who isn't a member of law enforcement, and who would never have been privy to this trick, would have never known about it to begin with. Furthermore, there's something that the Yatagarasu sent to the police. How did you have knowledge as to what it was?
Actually, I heard it from Mr. Faraday. Just before you dragged Mr. Rell off, he told me. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. He also told me about the key turning into a knife at that time. But he didn't tell me about how the key actually transformed.
Objection!
What are you saying is simply not possible.
Oh, and why not?
Because Mr. Faraday himself didn't know about the hidden knife within the key. But within these pages, he mentions nothing about a knife.
Objection! I'm not sure he would have written everything in his organizer, you know? Wouldn't something of this importance be better left to oral communication?
Objection!
Unfortunately, that is also impossible. Because Detective Bad didn't know about the knife aspect either. What would have been highly classified information, even within the police force. And it's something that even the lead detective on the case didn't know. Why would Mr. Faraday have felt the need to share such information with the opposition?
Yeah, I guess he wouldn't have much of a reason to. Looks like I gave a pretty lame excuse, huh?
How could you laugh at a time like this?
She probably just realized the flaw in her logic. Logic?
Logic?
Yes, I meant logic.
She probably just realized the flaw in her logic and is actually in a panic over it. But that's not something we need to concern ourselves with.
I suppose you're right. Miss Yu, I'd like to state that I also know how you know the real nature of the knife.
Do you now? Well, why don't you put your money where your mouth is and show me?
Oh, I will. And I'll wipe that smile off your face by the time we're through. This is it. The moment of truth. The secret behind the Yatagarasu's key. Only one person would have had knowledge of it from the get-go. Who would know from the start that the Yatagarasu's key could change into a knife?
Yatagarasu? But we don't know. Wait, am I overthinking this?
I don't know. Are you?
Are we just supposed to accuse her? Again?
I cannot tell. I cannot tell you.
Take that!
That would be this person.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Fuck you.
Yeah, okay, so the real Yatagarasu, probably.
Take that!
Yeah, I overthought it. Cool.
Yeah, because you're supposed to prove who would know the secret of the key, which is pretty fucking obvious. Yeah, you, Miss You, you're the one who knew about the key, but you're trying to prove that it was me who committed the crime. Fuck.
Oh my god. Okay, anyway.
There is only one person who would have known about the dual nature of this key.
Aha! And that is?
And that is the person who sent the Yatagarasu's key to the police. That is to say, the Yatagarasu herself.
Are you saying that this lawyer's the great thief, Yatagarasu?
Wait, is that what we're implying here?
Maybe, maybe not. Miss You. You used Mr. Rel to lure Mr. Faraday into a trap, didn't you? You, who professed to bear a grudge against criminals. Why? Why do something like this?
Who would have thought that you, a stupid rookie prosecutor, would see right through me? You're sending the biggest chill down my spine right now, Edgeworth. This feeling of thrill, it's even greater than when I sneak into some place.
You, killed Faraday. Why? Answer me. Callisto, you!
Callisto, you, that's not my real name. Because my real identity is, yes, the great thief Yatagarasu.
Really? Why do I not buy that? I don't... Okay.
Let me tell you something, Edgeworth. Mr. Faraday was one difficult man to deal with. For you see, he had discovered my true identity. Which is why I had to erase him from the world of law. I made Rel an offer, acquittal for a little favor in return. All he had to do was accuse Mr. Faraday of being the Yatagarasu in court. But once we entered the recess, Rel was tracked off by Mr. Faraday. Which just threw my plan into a complete mess. I chased after them and eavesdropped them through a crack in the door. That Rel caves to only two things, money and authority, just as all thugs do. I feared my plan was going to be ruined if Mr. Faraday held on to Rel any longer. Plus, if I had let them continue on the way they were, I I would have been found out. That's why I had no choice. I had to kill them both.
Okay.
But didn't you say that you despise criminals?
But do I really?
Have you forgotten about the KG8 incident too?
Maybe. What sort of woman would?
So then, was it your plan to kill Mr. Faraday with the very evidence that you sent?
Well, I had a good idea of what Mr. Faraday was going to do. I anticipated that Mr. Faraday was going to prove that Rel wasn't the Yatagarasu by using this Yatagarasu's key as evidence, and that he would bring it with him. Which is why I thought to use the knife portion. With a weapon as well disguised as this, no one would be the wiser. Because who in their right mind would think of something like this could be a weapon? I casually entered lobby number 2 on the pretext that I had to talk with Mr. Faraday. And in order to get in with him, I pretended to be worried about something. He then let me hold the Yatagarasu's key, just like that. He never noticed that I had changed the key into a knife inside that plastic bag. And he didn't have the chance to take note of the knife that took his life.
How could you kill him?
I knew him for a long time, you know. At the very least, I thought to give him a quick and painless death.
But if you killed Mr. Faraday first, there was no need for you to kill Mr. Rel as well.
Yeah, there was. If Mr. L was in the room, he would have been a witness.
I believe I mentioned why when we were placing Detective Gumshoe under arrest. Something about having accidentally created an eyewitness. And how that led the killer to think about setting them up, as though they killed each other.
Then the trick with the surveillance tape.
Yes, I hadn't actually planned to use a gun. The risk was too high that I'd be caught. However, that's why I remembered the existence of that surveillance tape. Which is why I had Rel set me up the crime scene.
Really?
And after all that said and done, I rewarded all of his hard work with a bullet.
That is fucked up.
You're a defense attorney, aren't you? How could you? How could you betray a client?
Client? If you want to talk about who was a client of whose first, it was me. I was the client in the murder of the Kodopian embassy staff member, Dade Mon.
You ordered a hit job?
You still haven't figured it out, Mr. Bad? I had Dade Man killed because he was about to give away info about the smuggling ring.
Oh yeah, this did all go back to a smuggling ring.
Now, who exactly do you think would benefit from such an assassination?
It can't be. You're.
That's right. I'm a member of the smuggling ring.
What? How could this? You don't mean it. You're working with Manny Cochin too, do you?
Maybe not. Guess you'll never know. Yatagarasu claims to be noble, but you're just another cold-blooded murderer! That's right, little girl. The Yatagarasu is just another killer.
No, I mean you, not fuck. Yatagarasu. You can run from the law, but you'll never escape it. So just humbly accept the judgment of this court.
Hey, Edgeworth. Do you know the Yatagarasu has 3 legs? Do you know why that is? No? Well, let me tell you. It means that the Yatagarasu has more than one razor-sharp way to do her work.
Oh my fucking god. Well, we know that Edgeworth isn't about to get shot because, well, shot to death at least.
Yeah.
You really are too naive, Edgeworth. You even handed the Yatagarasu's key right to me without a second thought. Everything may not have gone according to plan, but I'll still gladly take it.
You mean the key was your real target?
And even after I gave you such great advice, didn't I tell you to always keep a good eye on a criminal? Or you may regret what comes of your negligence?
You two! You two, get down! My body can't move.
Hey, mister! To your right!
Yeah!
Kay saved Edgeworth?
Yep. Are you alright, Francisca?
I'm perfectly fine, Miles.
No, you're not?
Voice is shaking, but it looks like she's unharmed. Hmm? Where did Kay go? That's a gunshot. September 10th at 7 p.m. in the district court, court number 3. Sorry, but it looks like she got away. I called the precinct. They should have a perimeter set up soon. Detective Bad, are you alright? Heard a gunshot. Okay, just got another hole in my jacket. He may say he's fine, but he looks quite shaken. More importantly, Mr. Edgeworth, Miss Von Karma. Are you too hurt?
I'm absolutely fine.
I'm also alright. Thanks to Kay. Speaking of Kay, where is she? I don't know. She's just sort of disappeared. I'll go look for her. Oh, and hey, Detective Gumshoe. Oh, fuck, here we go. Yes, sir! Detective Ben, sir! I'm sorry I doubted. Don't worry, sir! It's not your fault! Well, I lied to you guys too, after all. Lying while giving testimony is still unforgivable. In this case, you're protecting Kay and her feelings. Looks like you might just have what it takes to be a detective. Now, don't you ever lose that detective spirit, okay? You got it, Pops!
Pops? Watched one too many detective dramas recently, have we?
I just single-handedly destroyed the cheery atmosphere with one snarky comment. I should get back to the investigation. I swear, I'll catch you if it's the last thing I do. Be careful, Detective Bad, and take care. Thanks. Well, I'm off. Maybe we'll run into each other again someday. Thanks a bunch, pal. You're the best. You really did find out the truth about everything. Yes, well, I'm glad we solved everything before you were taken to prison.
Oh.
I can't believe how much trouble I caused you with my detective.
I can't believe how much trouble I caused you with my detective.
Testimony Gumshoe. Wait, no, I wasn't. I can't believe how much I caused you with my testimony, Detective Gumshoe. It was no problem, really. I mean, I lied too, so I didn't help anything. It's not really your fault, Your Honor.
Well, even if we didn't have his honor's testimony, I think that lawyer would have found another way to get you convicted on her behalf.
Yeah, I can't believe I was about to get fired during my first week as a detective. Well, so long as you're not fired. You should work hard, give it all that you have, and perform your duties well. Oh, and one more thing. Kay left a present for you with me. She did? Oh, what is it? What was it that Kay had left for me? The proof of their friendship. Do you want me to tell you, or do you want to figure this out for yourself? There you go. Yes, it's that. It's a courthouse special Swiss roll. Can I really have it? Yes, it's a present meant for you, after all. Thanks a bunch. You have no idea how happy this makes me, pal. I'm gonna eat this right now.
I think I'll eat it now. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. Sure, go ahead. The Swiss rolls Detective Gumshoe and Kay bought together. While the 1K While the 1K save never reached her father, it would appear that her sentiments have touched the heart of this detective.
So happy. As if though he's having a welcome back celebration of his own.
Well, I was asked by Kay to give it to him. What? That was good, pal. Can't believe I got to eat 2 of these delicious things in one day. It's like I'm in Swiss roll paradise or something. I gotta thank Kay myself. Hey, wait. Where is she? He's only noticed just now? Was this my not present when we discussed her earlier? Detective Bad left to go. Fuck! Detective Bad left to go search for her earlier. Maybe you should go join him. Yeah, you betcha, pal! I'm gonna go help him. Oh, but first. You know what, pal? Actually, I guess I shouldn't be so rude to you anymore, huh? I'm gonna stick right by your side from now on, Mr. Edgeworth, sir!
Yes! And this is where the friendship was born.
I sense nothing but a most troublesome relationship from that ominous statement.
So true though, but we love Gumshoe.
Yes.
We should go home too, Miles. We have to hurry up and report what has happened to Papa.
Agreed. Well, I'm afraid we must be going now, Detective. Roger, sir! And don't you worry. I'll investigate the next case we're on real well. I'll, counting on you. The scent of trouble is definitely in the air. Thus, like a bad dream, my first outing at court came to a disturbing end. A few months later, I was finally able to properly stand in court as a prosecutor. But the detective in charge of the investigation was, as I dreaded, Detective Gumshoe. After that, he became my direct subordinate. I have tried, but words fail to describe the immeasurable suffering he has caused me. But I suppose that's just how things are. As for the little girl who suddenly disappeared, she's now... back to present time.
So, do you remember now?
Yes, I remember everything. Kay, it's been a while. Kay, you sure grew up a lot.
Of course! But thank goodness! I thought you had totally forgotten about me!
You know, I was really worried about you after all that. Where have you been all this time?
Gummy, I didn't know you cared. After my father died, I went to go live with my mother's relatives. They really live far away, so I wasn't able to come back here all that much.
Oh, is that what happened? Was that what happened? Well, I'm just glad you're all right.
So, does it all make sense now?
You betcha it does.
Oh, you know what? I was going through my father's bookshelves recently and...
Hold it!
Actually, there are still a number of things that don't make sense, Kay. Huh? First off, why did you come all this way to see me? And second, why are you calling yourself the Yatagarasu? The Yatagarasu is Yakarisu you, the woman who killed your father.
No, you're wrong. The real Yatagarasu was my father!
But Mr. Faraday was the Yatagarasu?
Like I said, I was going through my father's bookshelf recently. And I found a secret diary hidden among his books. I have no regrets in choosing to walk the path of the Yatagarasu. That was written in his diary, and that's how I know for sure!
But that's That's impossible!
What's it? Look! You don't believe me?
It wasn't just the expression on my face. I clearly just said it was impossible now.
Alright then, how do you explain this?
It's a way of disarming any security system of the user's choosing?
Yeah, that's Lil Thief! Truth be told, this is the Yatagarasu's greatest secret! And this little gizmo was used by my father.
Wow. Wow! Mr. Faraday wasn't just a great prosecutor. He was a really great he was really a great thief, huh?
Yeah, my father worked really hard to steal the truth. He was killed, and the Yatagarasu was no more. But despite that, the Yatagarasu has been spotted again recently.
Someone other than you?
Here, Mr. Edgeworth. Take a look at this article.
The Yatagarasu sent the embassy a calling card?
Yeah, meaning that this person's a fake. I'm almost certain that Callisto you ladies behind this. Because the real Yatagarasu would never send something like a gaudy card out.
But the Yatagarasu did send a white card along with anything to be publicized. That's what Detective Bad told me 7 years ago, if memory serves.
Well, as soon as I heard the news, I got all wound up, and I knew I just couldn't let it go. So I searched you out, so that I could obtain the truth behind the Yatagarasu. Because if anyone can help me find it, I figure it's you, Mr. Edgeworth.
So you're saying that I have your father's and Miss Yu's identities backwards?
Yes, because the real Yatagarasu is noble to the end. And I want to revive the real, noble Yatagarasu. If I don't, my father will never be able to rest in peace.
Kay, you're so honorable. I don't care what anyone else thinks. I'll always be here to cheer you on, pal. Even if you are honorable, a thief is a thief. And if you are plotting to commit a crime, then I'm afraid I can't be complicit. Mr. Edgeworth. Ugh. You guys are not making it easy for me. Oh god, I might actually hurt my throat if I keep going with the Yubshu.
We're almost done.
Who am I supposed to support now?
Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, what I want from you is not to steal something. What I want is the arrest of that evil woman.
That evil woman? You mean Callisto you?
I think it's too hard for me to catch her all by myself. But I thought that since you were able to expose her for who she is, then maybe... Please, Mr. Edgeworth, will you help me?
Come to think of it, I do believe I owe you.
Huh? Only for what?
When Miss Yu made her escape, it was you who saved my life. Furthermore, you helped me with the investigation today. I am not so rude as to leave favors unrepaid.
Then you mean...
Yes. That case has been weighing down my soul ever since that fateful day. Perhaps the time has come to settle things once and for all. If you don't intend to sully your hands in a crime, then I believe I can help you.
Mr. Edgeworth, thank you!
Yay, Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Isn't that great? Isn't that great, Kay?
Yeah, sure is, Gummy.
Even though you had completely forgotten about her until just now. Ugh, what is their chummy relationship? the great thief Yatagarasu. After all that time, the true identity of the thief sank back into the darkness. Burn Faraday, Kaliso Yu, and K. Faraday. The phantasmagorically changing identity of the great thief Yatagarasu. Yeah,
okay.
yeah, it's
Phantasmagorically?
yeah, phantasmagorical. The G can throw you off. Phantasmagorically.
What the hell does that
So
mean?
you have phantasma, like ghost, and gorically, which is kind of like like it's sort of like a category, right? Because you. So essentially, like if you look at the
I'll look it up
definition of the
later.
word. No, I have it up.
Okay.
It's like full of different images, like something in a confused dream. So basically, in this case, there are so many people who claim to the Yatagarasu that it's hard to tell who is the real Yatagarasu.
Mm-hmm.
And the Yatagarasu's real goal. It would all come to light the day after I made that promise to Kay. We did it!
Yay! Oh my god, it's been 3 months.
Almost 4, actually. Oh yeah, it's almost been 3 months. Excuse me, my math is wrong.
Damn. Turnabout ablaze? Sounds like someone's actually gonna get set on fire. Or something.